Welcome to a 20-minute video. Let's get the timer started. Right now it is 1:17 a.m. in the morning, Saturday, May 17th, and I am uber tired. And man, I want to sleep early so I could wake up early, but of course that didn't go as planned. I do want to mention this for myself so I could write it in the description. Right now I'm using the DJI Pocket 3 and also using the DJI Mic 2. I want to use the Sony cameras, but man, I am just so tired. So tired. But let me double check everything's okay, which I should have done in the beginning. Right now I have 1 hour and 28 minutes for the card reader. I also have 57% remaining, which is okay. My mic is at 80%, so we are good to go. This is my first take, so I hope everything is smooth. And let's get it started. I hope I can make it through the 20-minute video. If I don't, I'll label it as crippled. Oh man, I should have wrote extra stuff to write about. Anyways, we'll get it started. So today I woke up at 7:10, and the reason why I woke up so late, because I slept early, I think was around 1 a.m. I think, or maybe even 2 a.m. I guess that's kind of early, better than 3 or 4. However, the reason why I had a hard time waking up is because I ate ramen. I ate ramen before I made the 20-minute video, and it was a big bowl. So I know whenever I eat a big meal, or if I eat a lot of chocolate, which I, my goodness, I had a handful of chocolate earlier, then for some strange reason, it's much harder for me to wake up. So that's the reason why I got up late. Well, I know most people would consider 7:10 not late, but to me, my goal is to be 4 a.m. And so far, my best time is waking up at 6:55. I'm trying to beat that. So I did the usual. I made the rice. This time, I keep forgetting to put the vegetables in, but this time I put the vegetables in. As you can hear, it's frozen. So I leave it out so it'll thaw overnight. And then, of course, there'll be a little bit moisture, but I think it makes it really good when I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Because usually after I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, it gets hot. I put cheese on top, shredded cheese, and then it melts on. And when I have it at lunchtime, it's just good to go. So yeah. What else did I do? Also wrote messages, read messages on Facebook. At 8:25, I did the prayer and meditation. And unfortunately, the prayer and meditation was not good. But this time, I was distracted by something else. It wasn't about worldly woes. It was about the future wants. Oh my gosh. I need to be present. Think about the present thing. What can I do? But I just kept thinking about the future, having a business, a family, lots of children, things like that. And I was fighting myself, telling myself, focus. But the other side of me was just wanted to daydream. It was like, check this out. Wouldn't it be cool if we got this and that, this and that? But the other side was telling, well, if we focus, we might get that. So let's not think about that now. Let's focus on what we have to do. So it was back and forth like that throughout the 15 minutes. So that's why I wrote the prayer and meditation was not that good. And then at I put 8:40, made rice because I forgot the frozen vegetables. So I did, when I made the rice, I put the frozen vegetable in, and then I let it thaw, and that's when 8:40 I took the rice and heated it up in the microwave. At 9:10 I started studying Hmong, and unfortunately the quality of that was not good too. I was totally distracted and I was super tired, and I couldn't figure out why I was tired until like around the end of the day. I realized, wow, I got tired because I ate the ramen before I went to sleep. I should not eat any big meals. Anything with a lot of carbs, I should not eat it. Or sweets like chocolate, I should not eat it. But what I can eat are vegetables like broccoli, zucchini. What's the other one? The one of the broccoli, but it's white. Cauliflower, I can eat that. Carrots, anything that's I guess either fruits or vegetables, I can eat that, and when I wake up I'll be totally fine and I'll be energized, which I should have done. And I didn't even buy fruits. All right, you know, let me write that down. No, I forgot how you spell fruits in Hmong. I just put fruits. Y'all fruits. Y'all means buy. So yeah, and that's it. That's all I wrote. I left the house at 1 o'clock. I thought I left at 12. When I checked the time, because I was happy when I heard the bell, because the owner of the house, she has a clock that makes like at 8 o'clock all the way until I think 5 p.m. It'll make a chime every hour. And when I heard the chime, I thought it was 12 o'clock. And I was like, yes, I'm going to leave the house 1 hour early. That wasn't the case. When I look at the clock, I saw it was 1300. Man, what a bummer. So I'm leaving the house at 1 p.m. And I got to the workplace at 2 p.m. And I worked from 2 p.m. until 7:30. And I think that's a total of 6 hours and 30 minutes. I'm really bad at math. So in that time, I made 6 trips and a total of $40. I did decline 2 trips, so that was a total of 8 requests. No, 9 requests, because one of the requests had 2 trips. And if I decline that one, it'll count as 2 declines. And that was a really bad one. I think I forgot what it was, like 5 miles for $7. But it was 2 trips in that one, and that's not worth it, because my logic, time is way more important. Not just only time, but time and wear and tear are way more important than making that little sum of money. So to me, it wasn't worth it. And the other one, I declined 5 miles for 1 mile. I mean, $5 for 1 mile. That sounds great, right? But I've been to that place before, and that place is totally not worth it. And the reason why I say that is because my car is at risk of getting hit. The streets are narrow. There's no parking spots. There are cars all over the place, and it's very narrow. And unfortunately, I have to park my car on the street. Not only me, I see other cars that have to do it too. And that is dangerous, because people could hit the car and they could just take off and we won't know who hit it. So when I saw that area, that memory came in and I was like, wow, that is so not worth it. So boom, declined that one. So yeah, 6 trips, $40. I think that's almost $7 per trip. It's okay. It's a lot better than making $20 or $30, so $40. Yay. And yeah, so that was my day. Wow, I should have been writing this down. And my work. And that is all I have. How much time we got? Wow, that took about 10 minutes. Wow. I do want to show my trip just for anyone that's curious. I have 3 phones. So, and I'm not wealthy. But then each phone, they all serve a different purpose. So, where is my picture? Hope I can find it. Oh, right here, right here. So I'm going to show my profile. Because before I showed my rating, as you can see, my acceptance rate, wow, everyone, 52%. Why is it like that? It's because I am barely getting any requests, barely any, and I'm taking bad requests as long as it's not too bad. So that's why it's gradually going up. But one thing I could say is, yeah, when I get to a certain point, like about 70 or 80%, they will send a lot more delivery trips, but those are not good. So pretty much it'll fluctuate going up and down. When I say down, it goes all the way down to like 30 to 20 because they'll just send whatever when you get a high acceptance rate. And yeah, I don't want to get those whatever deliveries. So that's why I'm semi-picky. Because if I'm not picky and just keep doing it, then they'll just whatever. And that is not the way to go. Yeah, that is all I have. Is there anything else I could talk about? Cripple Beast battery charge with OEM only. Oh, so the Cripple Beast is my A7S III, and I'm using this aftermarket battery charger. I use it because it could work on the Sony ZV-E10, which uses a FW50 battery, and it could also work with the Cripple Beast camera, the A7S III. They use the NPF 100. So yeah, I have to use the OEM because the reading were totally different. Like the for example, the Cripple Beast, it'll say it'll have 8% left, but when I use it on this thing, it'll show it as 1%. And then I remembered something about the battery, why Sony battery lasts much longer when you use the OEM is because when it charges, it doesn't charge all the way, but near all the way to retain the battery life. And I think that one, it will charge the battery all the way and shorten the battery life. That's my logic. I don't know if that's true, but that's the way I'm thinking, because if Sony showed it had 8% and that thing showed it had 1%, I think that one sees the true number, how much power got left. So I mean, to charge it up, not to use, but to charge it up. So yeah, I think I need to buy another charger, because the charger I have only charges a single battery. I shouldn't even be thinking about that now because I don't have the funds for it. So right now I have to stick with the one battery. But yeah, anyways, I gotta do something about this. I still have not done this. Needs to be done. And I've been thinking about this a lot. Let me put a heart next to it because I've been thinking about it a lot. You know, I was out in the on the while I was working at Buena Park, just sitting there like, man, what can I start? What can I do? Because if I do in the morning, I don't wake up fast enough and I'll have to leave work late because one of my priorities, I have to do the Uber Eats. And even though I really dislike doing it, not because of the company, but because of dealing with the drivers on the road, in order for me to get out of it, I need the money so I could either one, do the car business, or two, go to the film school where they'll teach me the business aspect of it. So, yeah, I mean, man, I should be writing that down. I don't even know what to write. I have no idea what to write. Well, I'm all over the place. I have no idea what to put on the thumbnail or the description. So, yeah. We got 3 minutes. There are a couple of things I want to talk about. I need to get in the habit of writing things down. So silly of me, I need to write things down to remind myself to write things down. And yeah, I guess that is it. Still haven't done the list. Let me see if I can do it this morning. Once I wake up, make the list for tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if I do it. I hope I do. Still have not bought the marker. Is there something else I need to buy? Plus toothpaste. God. I'm using the one with the, I think it's called hydroxyapatite or something like that, where it'll help to prevent the enamel from going away from my teeth. My teeth, unfortunately, it has no more enamel. It's raw bone, and it does strip away. So I was hoping that toothpaste would kind of slow that process down. I don't know if it is or not. I'm just praying that it is right now at the moment. So, trying a different brand. One thing I do know for sure is I think it does work better than the normal toothpaste. So, I will report it to see if I get the next one, if it works better, but not sure yet. Yeah, that is it. Nah, should I just end it? No, we're almost there. We're almost there. I remember looking at my playlist for my 20-minute videos. Oh my goodness, I made 100-something videos. And wow, I thought that's pretty gangster for someone who before rarely put out videos to now like trying to produce a video each day. And on top of that, 20-minute videos. So yeah, it should be a good thing. Oh, I forgot to mention. I forgot to talk about why I'm doing everything so late. I made the okay, I'll talk about the last minute why everything is so late. I got home at 8 o'clock, I think 8:30. I made tea. I ran out of tea. I made rice, like the 6 cups of rice. So it makes a lot of rice for, I think, 5 days, 4 or 5 or 6 days. No, less than that. So I made 3 of these. I made 3 sets. So each set has 3. No, one set has 3. So I made a total of 9 tea. If anyone is curious, this is just stinging nettle, cloves, beet crystal, pomegranate juice with carrot juice, and also methylene blue 1% with chlorophyll. So that's why it has this strange bluish, greenish, brownish, reddish looking color. A little bit of orange. Alright, we made it. Yeah, and also I made the rice. So I did a lot. That's why I'm so tired. I did many things. I also did other things at the same time. That's why I'm tired. But of course, I would not forget to do the 20-minute videos because I want to prove to the Father of Heaven, I really want to do this social media thing and that He'll open opportunities, but I gotta work on it. So that's all I have for this video. I do want to say thank you to all those that watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And I also want to say thank you to all my returning viewers. Thank you so much for your support. I do want to make a prayer for all of us that the Father of Heaven will protect our peace. And when we encounter any challenges, any obstacles, any situation or any people testing us to the limits, that we may be able to handle it gracefully, peacefully, and if possible with love and with positivity. And I also pray that the Father of Heaven will give us lots of love because we need His love. And that is all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing. Hallelujah and Sinji Dua.